Hi, welcome to Carrie Creates Cards. I hope you enjoy watching today's tutorial. If you do, please like and subscribe. For today's video, I'm going to be working with Eden by Lavinia Stamps and just one of the little fairy foragers. And I'm going to be using my 5x7 card base. This piece of multi-technique cardstock that I've cut down a couple of inches smaller all around, well, maybe a ½ inch all around smaller, and I'm going to be using this beautiful leaf stencil. So I'm going to start by popping that down on top of the card base. And I might just pop a little bit of tape to hold it. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on the background there and just place it down top of the card base. Just trying to get it even. Yep, that looks fine. And I'm going to pop my stencil down over it. And I'm going to ink that up in, let's see, I think I might come in with Shady Lane, the Versavine Clair. Just inking my brush up with that. And I'm going to come in and just pop that down. The weather has turned fairly nasty here today. It was beautiful yesterday. It's very, very changeable. Yeah, that's lovely. So next I'm coming in with my stamping platform. And I'm popping, actually I'll remove this now, I don't need the whole thing. So I'm just going to pop that down. I still have the tape on the back so it will hold it for me. And I'm going to place Eden there. And the little fairy forager just down underneath her. Might actually move this up a bit. There we go. It's a nice, quick, simple and easy background to create this. So next I'm going to come in with, let's see, I think I might use the Rainforest. Will I do them in two different colours, or nah, we'll go with it the same. Just ink them up. I'm just going to pull this over a bit. As you can see, where the other ink was behind, it hasn't hit it, but we'll sort that out by going over it again. Yep, that's fine. So next I'm going to come in with my embossing powder. And I'm just going to use the Clair embossing powder. I'm just going to go around that with the anti-static ink, so as not to get it where I don't want it. Otherwise it can stick everywhere. I'll remove that actually from the back. Just going to pop the Clair embossing powder down over the image. And then pop that back into the container. I'm just going to move this out of my way. And come back in. So next I'm going to heat up my heat gun just before I come in, as to not warp it too much. So I'll just heat it for a minute and then I'll come back in with that. So next I'm coming back in with my card base, and I just want to put another bit of ink in behind where that image is going. So I'm going to ink it up again with the Shady Lane. And it'll just be underneath, behind the other one. I think that that'll be fine. I'll be popping that down over it. First of all, I'm going to come in and just create a little bit of grounding under their feet. I'll do them separately, I think. And I'm going to use the same, I'm just going to use the ink that's already on this. Just touch that slightly. Maybe just bring it in there. And across. And just finish off this one. I just want to go under her feet a little bit more because I find it's not quite hitting where I want it to be. Yes, that looks a lot better. So next I'm just going to pop my bit of double-sided foam tape onto the back. So just pop that along the edge. And another bit here. And a piece down the middle. I think that should be enough. Just remove the backing. Just wipe that off so I'm not destroying the back of my card. I'm just going to come back in and get the placement right and that. And pop it down there. So there you go. I think you'll agree. It's a very nice card. Just using 2 VersaFine Clair inks and the stencil and the couple of stamps. And you could use whatever stamps you have. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please like and subscribe. And thank you as always.